So welcome to Godly Play, where we listen and wonder and work on God's stories together to take them into our hearts and make them a part of us. And in Godly Play, we get ready. So today we're going to use our monkeys again to get ready for the story. Now, when we listen to things, doesn't it seem like all kinds of things come into our mind? Our mind starts hopping around like monkeys going from tree to tree. And that's why Buddhists call what happens when you sit down to try and meditate, you get monkey mind. So all the monkeys start happening. This is me wondering what I'm going to do for lunch after this, and this one is I'm thinking about the conversation I had with my brother on the phone yesterday, and this one is the work that I have to do later today, and this one is maybe what am I going to watch tonight? What am I going to watch on Netflix? So all of these monkeys start popping around in our minds. And I want you to think about this with your monkeys. Are they things that are happening right now? Or are they things that are happening that happened in the past? Or that are going to happen in the future? And if you look at my monkeys, this one was what I'm going to eat. This is a future monkey. My conversation with my brother, this is a past monkey. All of these past and future monkeys start happening. But the story is now. God is now. Our chance to be compassionate to the people in our lives is only now. So when all the monkeys start happening, all the past and future monkeys, we notice, we pay attention, and we can just drop the monkeys and come back to the story. So I'm going to ask you to notice your past and future monkeys as you're listening to the story, and be present to the eternal now that is God unfolding God's self to you in this wonderful story. When God gave the people of God the 10 best ways to live, they loved them so much that they wanted to keep them with them always. So God told them to make a box and to cover it with gold and to put these 2 poles on it so that they could carry it with them wherever they went. But how do you come close to something as special as the 10 best ways to live? God said to take a pillar of incense and place it in front of the ark. That way, when you came close, there would be clouds of incense and sweet-smelling smoke that would help you get ready. But still, that was not enough. God told them to put a table with 12 loaves of bread on top for the 12 tribes of Israel, and to take a candle stand with 7 branches called a menorah. That way, when you walked past the table with the 12 loaves of bread and the 7 branched candles and came up to the sweet smelling smoke, it would help you get ready. But still, that was not enough. The people built walls. That were made out of tent material, and they placed them around the ark and the pillar of incense and the table with the bread and the 7 branched candles. And it helped keep this place special and set apart. And they made an extra special place called the Holy of Holies for the Ark. Then in front of the tent, they put an altar where you could make sacrifices. And they put a large copper bowl filled with water so that the priests could wash themselves. On top of the tent, they put 4 coverings. One of them was purple and gold, and it had cherubim woven into it. The second one was made out of woven goat hair, and the third out of ram skin, and the fourth out of tanned goat skin. And then around the whole tent, they built a wall that was made out of cloth that could be rolled up so they could take it wherever they went. This made this whole place set apart and special, and they called it the tabernacle. When they were done, they showed it to Moses, who blessed it. And Moses' brother Aaron and his sons became priests, and the Levites helped with the worship that happened here. And Aaron and his sons had a blessing. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make her face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift her countenance unto you and give you peace. So now is the time when we go deeper into our story by wondering together. And so I wonder what part of this story you liked the best. I wonder what part you thought was the most important. I wonder what you would need to get ready to come close to the ark with the 10 commandments inside, the 10 best ways that have changed the world in so many wonderful ways. I wonder what special things you get ready for, and if getting ready helps build the anticipation. I wonder where your tabernacle is, your special place that's set apart that helps you come into God's presence. I wonder where that is. I wonder if you carry it with you. I wonder how often you get to be there. So now is the time to do our work. And this is the time where you get to go deeper into the story all on your own, with the part of the story that really calls out to you the most. So you might want to get your Legos and build this wonderful tent. Or you might want to pick apart, like the ark itself, and draw it to kind of learn more about what the ark was like. Or maybe you want to take some watercolors and draw your tabernacle, paint your tabernacle, that special place where you come close to God's presence. So only you know what your work is going to be. But when you're done, you'll have a piece of this story. So I'll see you next week when we will have the story about the temple that was built in Jerusalem. Take care.